Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? I don't have my laptop today, so I'm not gonna be doing a reaction, but I want to react to some news, right? So, despite all of my predictions about Houdini, it looks like Houdini is going to debut at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Despite the fact that it outstreamed, outsold, outdid everything to everybody tenfold, even Not Like Us, it's going to debut at number 2 because it had no radio play. Paul, hey Paul, hey oh Paul, come on dawg, get my man on the radio. I will say this, I went to Birmingham the weekend that it came out, and on my way back from Birmingham, I heard it 19 times on the radio. Literally 19, dude. I heard that song 19 times on the way back on the radio. So it was playing on the radio. I guess that it just needed more airplay. But no, I wanted to come on here and take my L and eat my words because I said it was going to be number 1 for sure. But it's number 1 everywhere else. It's number 1 in the UK. It's number 1 in all the other countries, basically, where U.S. music is a deciding factor. It's number 1 on YouTube. It's number 1 on Spotify. It's number 1 on Apple. It's number 1 everywhere. But I'll take a number 2 Billboard hit, and I'm not going to give out on it, man. I still think that it might end up at number 1. It just didn't debut at number 1. So y'all keep streaming it. Keep showing it love. I think it'll get there. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. And let's be honest, Not Like Us is the hottest rap song that's came out in years, like literal years. What's crazy to really think about though, man, is was it this year? It might have been the top of this year. It was at the top of 2024. There was like a 9-month period, I think, stemming from even in 2023 where they were essentially like no hip hop song was going number 1, no hip hop albums were going number 1, and it was like a real drought, and it looked like the number 1 genre was kind of switching over to country, which was kind of wild. So for Kendrick to do what Kendrick did, which I still salute and big up and love, and I don't hate the fact that Not Like Us is number 1 because Not Like Us is my favorite song to come out this year. I will say that I think that, and I said this already, I think that what Kendrick has spawned here is going to be contagious. I think that lyrics, bars, all that, I think that that's what's going to be at the top of the charts. And I mean, look at the top of the charts right now. Who's on top of the charts? It's not your normal Drake, Lil Yachty, Justin Bieber. It's Eminem and Kendrick Lamar. And that's fire. So you got to salute that within itself. That's big. That's good for hip hop. That's awesome. So yeah, man, I can't wait to see where Houdini ends up over the next few weeks. But it's looking like M is going to be dropping on the 5th of July. So the 4th of July midnight, all them fireworks are going to be going off in people's neighborhoods and whatnot. And it looks like Eminem's going to be dropping on the 4th of July, according to error that Billboard made, where they accidentally or possibly mistakenly released Eminem's release date. And if y'all didn't catch that, it's posted 2 videos down from here. So y'all go check that out. And thank y'all for watching this. Subscribe, like, all that. But I did want to talk to you guys and just kind of chat with y'all for a minute because I don't have the MacBook with me. So I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to be doing an actual reaction video or anything like that today. But I did want to get on here and just chat with y'all about Houdini. They are really promoting this album in ways that I haven't seen Shady promote anything in quite some time. And it's exciting to see. Not just the single, but like his performance the other night was massive. Performing Welcome to Detroit with Trick Trick made my year, like made my past 5 years, dude. I mean, this is what happened. My homie sent me the performance, was like, hey, did you see this? I pressed play and I saw him performing Houdini for about 30 seconds. And I was like, you know what? Let me do a live reaction to let people see how I actually feel about this in the moment that I'm watching it. So I stopped, pulled it up on the MacBook, and I started streaming, I started playing the performance. So Houdini went through, and I was like, wow, that was really cool. And Jelly Roll came out to sing for the Moment, and I was like, man, what? But when I heard that beat drop for Welcome to Detroit, I almost lost it. I mean, it's in the video, bro. Like, I was like, whoa, hold up. That was nuts. And if you're a real M fan and like that gangster Eminem that was like signing 50 Cent and doing 8 Mile, and he was involved in all these beefs, that version of Eminem is my favorite version of Eminem, just to be honest. I mean, the 8 Mile soundtrack, the Eminem show, all the features from G Unit, like that Eminem is GOAT. That is what makes Eminem one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time in my book. Because without that version of Eminem, I wouldn't appreciate Eminem the way I do. So for him to do Welcome to Detroit, I thought that was fire. And to be quite frank, like y'all got to understand the way music was consumed back in the day. Back in the day, dog, you couldn't just go buy an album that was $16 when you were 14 years old because it had a feature from somebody you thought you might like, right? So back in these days, man, like I remember, I don't think I heard Renegade until probably 3 years after it was made. But when LimeWire came out, that's about the same time, I feel like, when it came out heavy, that's about the same time that Welcome to Detroit came out. And what I did, I specifically remember this, I typed in on LimeWire featuring Eminem. And whatever I didn't know, I just started put. So when I heard Welcome to Detroit for the first time in Savannah, Georgia, down south, whoo, man, I didn't turn that song off. I just played it and played it and played it. And a lot of y'all might not know, but he has 2 more features with Trick Trick, maybe 3 actually. I think they've collaborated like 4 times, but they got a couple of classics. On that same album, I think it's called Trick Trick versus the State, or the State versus Trick Trick. But either way, that album, I like that album. And it wasn't a shady album, but there was another song on there with Proof and Eminem called No More to Say. It wasn't as like lively as that, but M had a nasty hook on that song, man. And Proof went crazy on that joint also. If y'all haven't heard that one yet, go check that out. It's called No More to Say, Trick Trick featuring Eminem and Proof. That's a cult classic to me. What else, man? Then they did Booyah, look at the chickens up in this club. Man, I'm getting me for some digits before I leave about this club. What song is that? Who Want It? Got big with big guns, who want it? Man, Trick Trick will get your energy up. I've always liked Trick Trick. So when I'm watching that performance and Trick Trick comes running out on the stage like he's about to, oh man, it was just such a beautiful moment. And I seriously doubt that all the people that were there even knew what they were looking at, bro. But there were a couple of cuts into the crowd where I could tell, like, by the looks on some of their faces, like, oh, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what this is. And that, I mean, that's hard. I loved him performing Welcome to Detroit. I thought that was the illest thing ever. And I've never seen him perform that. So that being one of my favorite, not only Eminem features, but just one of my favorite Eminem cuts ever. I love that song. I was rowdy, and you can see it in my reaction, bro. I was like, oh my God. But that did a lot. If you think about it, if y'all really take the time to think about things, right? That really did a lot. That did a lot for the promotion of this album, in my opinion, because M is showing you that M is still good in the streets. It's showing you that Eminem is still in touch, gets Jelly Roll out there with him. It's showing you that he still looks good. He still looks young. He can still perform really well. it's just showing you like, hey, I'm outside. And I think that that's fire. And when you add in the factor of like how, I don't care if you like the song Houdini or not, but if you're an Eminem fan or even a MTV hip hop pop fan from 2000, 2002, you're going to love the video for Houdini. If you didn't like the video for Houdini, you are a certified hater. That's it. There ain't nothing else about it, man. You're just a hater. How's it feel to be a hater? Because that's what you are. If you didn't like the Houdini video, you just a certified hater. Certified hater boy. Wop, 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 wop. Mess him up. Wop, 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 wop. Just kidding. Kinda. But no, it's I'm real excited to see what comes with this album, because the way that they're promoting it, it's like they believe in it 10 toes, and they're standing 10 toes on it. So it's almost like with Kamikaze and Music to Be Murdered By, it's like they believed in the product, but they didn't know what people were going to say or whatever. So maybe they were like a little withheld and did the surprise drop and didn't promote it a whole lot. But with this, it seems like M's got a classic under his belt. It really does. And it seems like the coup de grace, like this is my bow out for my last trick. Y'all can hate on Houdini all you want to, man, but I think that I know I'm prematurely calling it, like I prematurely called that Houdini would be number one on the Hot 100, but I think him's got a classic under his belt, man. It's just a feeling that I got in the way that they're promoting it and the way that they're standing 10 toes on it. I feel like it's 2003 again. It's crazy. If y'all really sit back and think about it, we're going to look back at this moment with this rollout one day, and we're going to be like, man, of course it's a classic. Of course it's an amazing album. They were standing 10 toes on this promotion and everything. Like, I really do think that we're going to look back at it and we're going to be like, man, why would we ever doubt it? Why would we ever doubt it when they're promoting it in this way? And I also think that it's just dope to bring out Jelly Roll. And I think that Jelly Roll probably had one of the greatest moments of his life. But I also want y'all to just go check out M's page, man, because he's been doing all of these little teasers and whatnot, like behind the scenes stuff for the Houdini video. That's hilarious stuff, man. It's just funny to see him at this age still trying to like ride a wave. And he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. The live performance was amazing. The video's amazing. The single is amazing. I'm still listening to that song, bro. People are like, who bumps Eminem in the car? Not only do I bump Eminem in the car with my wife and with my daughters, but, well, you know, edited Eminem, certain Eminem, even edited, I can't listen to with my kids in the car. But Houdini edited, I've played it a couple of times with my kids in the car. Guilty. But my wife, I ride around, she gets sick of it, bro. She's like, we have to quit listening to Eminem now, because I do, man. Like, you ride around listening to Eminem with your old lady? Yeah, I do. And my old lady's bad too. She's fine, super sexy. It's my wife, that's my baby. I've always listened to Eminem in the car, but not only do I listen to Eminem in the car, I've been listening to Houdini in the car like crazy. And shout out to Yellow Wolf. I've been jamming his album a lot lately too. What else have I been listening to? Of course, all the Kendrick stuff. I can't quit listening to Euphoria and Not Like Us. Those are my two favorite songs of the year, easily. Yeah, and I'm just, you got, and Like That with Future. You got Future's Like That, Kendrick's Euphoria, Kendrick's Not Like Us, Houdini, the performance with Eminem. All of this is just really good rap music that's coming out this year. And it's been a long, hot while. Y'all can say it hasn't, but it has. It's been a long, hot while since we've had a rollout into summer with just amazing music to listen to all throughout the summer. Rap music, not rappers making summer music, but rap music. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying. Not Like Us is rap music. Euphoria is rap music. Houdini is a rapper making a funny tune. But Either way, man, we got a really dope summer ahead of us. And I hope Kendrick drops too. I do. I hope Kendrick drops. We got Yellow Wolf's album. That one's really good. If y'all haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's called War Story. It's Trump music forever. At the end and the beginning is MWA, which is his initials. Yeah, I think we're in for a good summer, y'all. Anyway, wanted to touch in with y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe. If you're new and you haven't seen me yet, just like it. Just like it. That's all you got to do is just go. And if you like it for real, then hit subscribe. That's all you got to do. Just a little. And you help me out. You help yourself out because your algorithm is going to be full of moi. And everything is better that way. So just hit like and hit subscribe and add a real one to your algorithm. All right? Thank y'all. Much appreciated. Peace.